And the Fibonacci, everybody. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Are we live? We should be live, everybody. Give me a second. Yes, we are. All right. Okay, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms like Teams. Happy December. This is our last week of class before we go on vacation, everybody. And we are going to be back. I'm going to be back January the 12th. Monday, January the 12th, everybody. We are back, alright? We are on vacation till January 12th. And today we have lesson 57, how to trade the 3 Fibonacci, part 1. I'm going to skip the introduction, alright? For the last 4 lessons, okay? So let's go on charts, everybody. And your demo is going to explain. Whoop, I need to. This is the bad thing about FOREX, but still, still alright, right? Okay, everybody. Let's go one by one. Let's open AUD just an example. Okay, and we're going to talk about how to trade the 3 Fibonacci, part 1. So what we're going to work on these 4 days or 3 days before we finish for the year, it's what it's called alignments. You can also join teams, everybody. You know, I just finished the class with Mario. Here it's the Pro Trader Mike Speedball, everybody. We just finished the lazy crypto portfolio. Alright. And as always, FOREX doesn't work, so I need to reopen it. So FOREX not working. I need to close it and reopen it. Otherwise, you can use TradingView, everybody. Yes, pathway to riches, number 1, finish the Forex course 101, it's for free. Join the advanced institutional trader course, Forex course 202, not for free. And join a capital group. You cannot get rich on $1,000 bucks, everybody. Our main partner so far is Darwinex, and now we are testing Axie the broker, and now we have a new partner tomorrow. We're going to talk to 8cap. 8cap have also, it's a broker. So we're going to test 8cap. Okay, everybody, so AUD monthly chart. Alright, AUD monthly chart. Hello Alex, how are you? Next year Alex and Olga are starting the Forex course 202. Congratulations. Alex, how is going this time? Everybody, December is reflection time. Okay, so talking to the Fibonacci's, and remember what you're going to hear right now, it's a mindset, it's a process. You're going to do the same on all currency pairs and all time frames, okay, everybody? You're going to ask yourself the same questions, okay? Okay, everybody, so question number 1. Okay, question number 1. What is the original Fibo direction? Okay, what is the original Fibo direction? And you're going to have here is going to have the same question for the monthly, and same question for the weekly, and same question for the daily. And if we have time, the same question for the smaller time for it's 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hour chart, right, everybody? Yes, they're going same questions, okay? What is the original Fibonacci direction? Okay. Second question, who is winning, contrarian or confirmation? Okay, so where is price action going? Okay, everybody, those are the two basic questions that you're going to ask. Okay, so what's the direction of the original Fibonacci on a decade monthly chart? Hello Olga, how are you? What is the direction of the original Fibonacci, everybody? Is the direction up or down on the original Fibonacci? There is right or wrong, but anyway, you know. And now talking about the second question, you know, which is the mindset. Who is winning contrarian confirmation? Where is the price action going? You know, I'm going to challenge you, right? I'm going to challenge you. Which one is the right one? Is the red one the right one? Or is the yellow one the right one? And the yellow made so far a high, right? Down, alright everybody, so it's down. Between the confirmation Fibonacci, the sub A, sub B, sub D, and this one, well, we have another one, right? We have another one prior to this, which is more relevant, okay? Do we have a confirmed capital C? Okay, so the monthly Fibonacci is down, alright, all good. Do we have a confirmed C? And then who is winning, the contrarian or the confirmation? Question number one, everybody, do we have a confirmed C? Capital C? If you are fresh new to this lesson, everybody, go back to the channel and watch lesson number 1, lesson number 2, lesson number 3 in the Fibonacci. Boss, what is the, exactly, what is the confirmation? We don't have time, everybody, now to explain to you everything from scratch. But Alex and Olga and everybody else, Todd, John, James, Jean-Paul, Marcus, you guys know what we're talking about. Do we have a confirmed C? The confirm, well, it's not relevant right now because it went down already and now we're here, you know. But it was relevant from here, so there is when we find the when you find the confirmed C, shorting the market at the confirmed C, you're entering to an 80 to 85 probability trades. Fibonacci has a statistically proven edge as a tradable pattern. And the second question, YouTube, Olga and Alex and everybody else, Mo, if you're here, Dave, Habib, Shino, if you're here and everybody else, who is winning? Is the price action making lower lows, lower highs, or is price action making higher highs, higher lows? If price action is making lower lows, lower highs, then the confirmation Fibonacci is winning. And if the market's making higher high, higher lows, in this example, the contrarian Fibonacci is winning. And then, with those three questions, you go to the weekly chart. And then, with those three questions, we go on the daily chart. What do you think? Alex saying it's making higher highs and it's making higher low and lower low? Higher low, lower low? Maybe Alex, it's saying, oh, it's making, it's the red one, it's making lower lows and lower highs, right? Okay, no, this is not a strategy. So if on the monthly chart, if the original Fibonacci is down, made a confirmed C and it's making lower lows, lower highs, what is going to be the setup then for the monthly chart, everybody? Confirmation is winning. All right, what is going to be now the setup? How are you going to enter? And okay, so do we have a confirmed C? Check. You know, who is winning? I'm going to show the down, right? Can you see everybody now? This is going to be the matrix of, you know, of your decision. You know, this is a simple way to monitor or count or understand alignments. Everybody, makes sense? Down, yes, down. Okay, so the last question in strategy forming, you know, okay, what's the setup, how to enter? Okay, everybody, now I'm going to leave this what's the setup, because it's going to take too much time. Let's try to learn today just the alignments. All right, so down, check down. Let's go now on the weekly. Same question, everybody, same question. How is the original positioned? What's the direction of the original? Do we have a confirmed C? And talking about price action, who is winning? Confirmation is winning from the monthly, yes, down. All right, what about the weekly this time? Todd is saying, oh, this is easy. Well, it's easy, not that complicated, right? But Todd, you've also been to these lessons 3 times already. How is the original Fibonacci direction? Do we have a confirmed C? And who is winning? Okay, so Alex said down. The original Fibonacci direction is down. Second question, do we have a confirmed C? And number 3, who is winning? Is the contrarian winning or is the confirmation winning? Olga and everybody else to participate in the conversation. Yes, you can ask questions, everybody, no problem. Remember, this is our last week before we go on vacation. We are going to be back 12th of January. We have tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be our last lesson. We are finishing the Forex course 101 for this year. And then in 2025, 2026, we start all back over again. We start with lesson number 1. What is the technical market structure in the Forex market? The most honorable and fair market where there are no whales, nobody can manipulate anything, and so on and so on and so on. No, this is not an opinion, that's the truth. Yeah, education wise, right? Some of you you don't know what we're talking about, right? Education wise. How much daily volume is in the Forex market today? 9 trillion, everybody. 10 years ago it was 7. Global daily Forex volume 9.6 trillion. No central bank has the power to manipulate the Forex market, everybody. Additionally, some sources report an average of 7, or still nice, right? Still okay. Check the numbers, educate yourself, everybody. Why the Forex market is the most honest market. When I mean, we're not talking about right or wrong, we're just talking about facts, right? Why? Because we just had the crypto course, and in the crypto market there are whales, and then K manipulate the market. Original is winning says. What about the confirmation and the contrarian, everybody? What about the confirmation and the contrarian? Who is winning between the confirmation and the contrarian? Boss, I don't see it. Yeah, because I sub C contrarian sub A. Yes, you can name it contrarian A, contrarian B, everybody. Even better, right? You can. I thought you gave me an idea. Thank you very much. So contrarian B. Thank you. Maybe I'm going to use it next year. Thought contrarian A, contrarian B. So the confirmation is going to be sub A, sub B. So it's going to be A, B, C, D, and sub A, and this contrarian A, contrarian B, contrarian C, contrarian Fibonacci, everybody, contrarian C, or you can leave it sub A, you know, and the contrarian up in here, contrarian D, contrarian D. There you go. Seems that my messages are not delivered. No, they are not, Olga. Everybody, when you do this kind of analysis, attention to the detail. Alex, was the confirmation Fibonacci, the sub A, was the confirmation Fibonacci broken, yes or not? Did the market break the confirmation Fibonacci? Everybody? Okay, so we're going to go up in here, everybody. What is the original Fibonacci doing on the weekly? Direction down. Do we have a confirmed C? No, we don't have a confirmed C. Who is winning the contrarian confirmation? See, everybody, the matrix for your decision making and the understanding of Fibonacci alignments, which is going to lead you to the understanding of probability when it comes to Fibonacci trading. Okay, original Fibonacci is down on the monthly. Yes, we have the confirmed C. The confirmation is winning. Markets making lower lows or highs. Talking about the weekly, the original Fibonacci direction is down. We don't have a confirmed C, and the contrarian it's winning, everybody. Alright, in decision making, talking about risk and such. Okay, now let's go on the daily. Same three questions. Same three questions. Confirmation broken multiple times, so if I'm not mistaken, everybody, looks like this is the, whoops, green goes to green from the very beginning, right? Whoop. I'm not sure if this is the daily. Everybody, give me a second. I need to find the Fibonacci on Trading View. Fibonacci, set and forget. We are on AUD cat. We're on AUD cat, Fibonacci. Original Fibonacci going up and down. Give me a second, everybody. I'm going to show you the trading view. Fibonacci is on trading view. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Of course, if I didn't do any mistakes, down Fibonacci and up and down. Okay, so they're basically the original Fibonacci is up, right? Yeah, this is not the original one, everybody. This is the weekly, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to put this out. The most recent Fibonacci on the daily, it's up, everybody. Give me a second. So from here to here, if I'm not mistaken, of course. And now from green goes to green, right? Green goes to green from here to here, if I'm not mistaken. And the last one would be from up to here to down to here. All right, give me a second here, and I'm going to double check with, so it's 0.879, 0.879, 0.879 daily. 878 says this one, 878. Yeah, see different candles, right? Was I on the 4-hour chart? We have different candles. Okay, I'm going to use the widget, everybody, just to, so this is a big difference from trading view. Is this a high? 8745, 8741, 8744. So yeah, this is a high on JForex. So we have this Fibonacci. Yeah, it's different on trading view. Trading view took this as a low. Oops, trading view took this as a low. But I can't on JForex. I'm going to respect the JForex data, everybody. Boss, what to do in this case? Respect the data of the charting software that you're using, alright? This will be the best. Everybody, do you have the same original Fibonacci as I do? Double check, triple check. On ADK daily chart, that's the capital A. That's the capital B. Yeah, in December I'm going to redo all the Fibonaccis. I need to double check, triple check, you know. Maybe I made some mistakes in between. And the confirmation Fibonacci, everybody, it goes from here to here, right? Here to here. And the market broke, right? The market did break. The market broke the confirmation, and now the contrarian is in place, right? This is the contrarian is in place. Okay, everybody, type in the chat, do you have the same Fibonacci as I do? The original one, the confirmation one. In the meantime, I'm going to go, everybody, I'm going to go on the monthly bands, just quickly. Alright, I'm going to go on the monthly bands. And in the meantime that you're typing, everybody, original Fibonacci from here to here, and from then it's going to be, so it didn't hit, so it's going from here to here, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't hit. Alright, that's the low on the daily chart. Then the market is going to break this one is going to go up and down, and then it's going to go up. So the last one, last time, is going to be from, it must be a low, so visibly here to here, and from here to here, if I'm not mistaken. That's not a low, that's a low. Alright, fair enough. I need to widget. We need to see if that's a low again. 1055, 10554, 10553, it's lower, 10554. Okay, so yeah, it's a low. Let's continue talking about the Fibonacci on the daily chart. From here to here, let me see if it's going to break me again, not to waste time. And yes, it's going to up and down, not to waste time. So it's going to break my Fibonacci, and this is going to be the last time before the market breaks, right? The Fibonacci again on the daily. That's not a low from here to here, and red goes to red is going to be from here to here. Red goes to red, everybody. That's the red, alright. Is it going to stop me out? That's the blue. One more time, blue goes to blue, so this is going to be then the next one, if I'm not mistaken. Anything, blue goes to blue, and then green goes to green. Easy one from here to here, and then blue goes to blue again. Blue goes to blue from here to here. Easy one. And yes, the market is going to break my daily Fibonacci that is going down from here to here. Then we're going to have the up Fibonacci. So yeah, up and down, right? Up and down, up and down. This is the most recent Fibonacci on the daily chart. Original going up, confirmation was broken, retracements working. Do we have a confirmed C? No, we don't, right? Contrary Fibonacci, we don't have it. So going back to here, everybody. Daily original Fibonacci, it's up. We don't have a confirmed C. And who is winning? Winning is the contrarian, it's winning, everybody, not the confirmation. Contrarian is going down, alright? Now, how do you see probabilities, everybody? Now, this is a trader conversation, right? How are you going to trade on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Everybody, question mark. Do you see the, if you would enter the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, do you see this market going down probabilities? Do you see the market going up? How do you see it? Yes, stay out, staying out, it's a position, why not, right? Staying out is a position. You can do short term one thing, long term another thing, everybody. Okay, which is the strongest force? Exactly, the monthly is the strongest force. Now, that's the trick, everybody. If the monthly is the strongest force, can you still lose shorting the market on the daily and the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? What's the answer? Boss, can you repeat the question? If the monthly is the strongest force, and it is, and the monthly original Fibonacci is down, it has a confirmed C, and the confirmation Fibonacci is going down, yes. if you would short the market on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, can you still lose even though you would trade in the direction on the monthly? Because on the weekly, the contrarian it's winning, the market's making higher highs, higher lows, and on the daily, the original Fibonacci is up, it's not down. And welcome to my world, the world of Fibonacci trading, which is not that difficult, I'm telling you. Everybody, that's the matrix of your decision making. It's not that difficult, right? This is a simplified version, of course, but everybody can understand this, right? What would you tell your trader to do? So let's go to the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. And we don't have the bands, right? So I'm going to close this one and I'm going to clone chart, everybody. I'm going to clone chart, and here I'm going to go on the 4 hour chart. Come on, JForex, 4 hour chart. Well, now this is that's the daily, right? So I'm going to delete and I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete and I'm going to delete. This is everybody, that's on the daily. Now because the daily it's up, right? So the 4 hour it's up too. Let's see how the 4 hour chart is positioned. Yes, if you're on the 2 hour chart, you're going to do this on the 2 hour chart. If you're on the 1 hour chart, you're going to do this on the 1 hour chart. And green goes to green, ABCDs on the 4 hour chart now, ABCDs, and green goes to green. This would be a high if I'm not mistaken here. 4 hour chart this time, AB, right, and finally, oh, we are here. ABCD, confirmation Fibonacci so far on the 4 hour chart too. This would be the first one if I'm not mistaken. This would be the second one, and finally before the market, oh, still in place. Still in place, right? Everybody, give me a second. Still in place, or did the market break? No, still in place. Still in place. And talking about the confirmed C, right? The confirmed C. Talking about the confirmed C from here to here. Contrarian Fibonacci this time. Contrarian Fibonacci this time. And from here to here. So I believe we don't have the confirmed C. No, we don't. Olga says yes, it can still lose. So up Fibonacci. Okay, now decision making. Alright, everybody. The original Fibonacci on the 4 hour, it's up. We don't have the confirmed C. And the contrarian Fibonacci is winning. What would you trade? How would you trade? What's the setup? How would you trade? How would, whoops. How would you trade, meaning enter what pattern, how much risk. Okay, everybody? That's the process when it comes to Fibonacci trading in the Forex course 101. How would you trade? Would you buy or sell? How would you enter on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? What pattern would you buy, the confirmation or the original one, how much would you risk? Type in the chat, everybody, and there we are done for the day. Remember, this is our last week before you go on vacation. See, everybody, this is why I love the Fibonacci. Me personally, it's not we have traders like Stoyan from Denmark. He doesn't trade the Fibonaccis, but he is still a winning edge in strategy. But me personally, this is why I love the Fibonaccis. Are very objective. You can build a matrix for decision making, you know. You can understand alignments. Yeah, exactly. It would be easier, right? When you have... Everybody, what is the job of a trader, you know? Is to find currency pairs that are going to have... Fair enough, this is just an example, but currency pairs that have monthly, weekly and daily, like this, right? Those are the no-brainers. So this is theory, right? But when you do your analysis, analysts, and when you come to this kind of documents, which most of you guys you're doing like with the, oh my god, you know. When you come to this kind of documents, everybody, which is called the weekly plan, you know, you as an analyst, this is how you would rate your priority currency pairs, assets that you would trade with priority. Make sense, everybody? Basically, this is the introduction to Forex course 202, the advanced institutional trader course. You understand that you do the homework as an analyst, and that when the trading week starts in 2026, this is a concept, but you would first trade and enter those kind of currency pairs, and only then you would use and trade those kind of currency pairs. Does this make sense? Because you are using margin and so on and so on. Why would you trade less probability trades? This is, see everybody, how the Forex course 101 now goes to, give me a second. See how the Forex course 101 now goes into the Forex course 202. Forex course 101 is all about the market, and now that you understand how the market moves, how price action moves, how the market works, now we go to the money phase. How much should I risk? It's a low probability trade compared to the high probability trade, and you can objectify and objectively decide. Hello boss, we're 5 minutes to finish, boss. Olga says, I would trade the original Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart. Olga says, I would trade the original Fibonacci, everybody, on the 4-hour chart. Okay. How much would you risk, Olga? Would you risk? Everybody talking about setups. Would you enter? So Olga said original Fibonacci, right? Which is super cool. Stop loss goes below the A. This is the stop loss level, you know. Take profit. Let's suppose that you're going to wait for a crown or a counter trend line break, whatever, you know. Just an example. And the extension, you know, it's here, right? So you would suppose to take the ride from here to here, right, everybody? How much would you risk? Would you risk? If your normal risk is 0.5%, then you as a trader, not an analyst anymore, Forex course 202 now, you as a trader, you would decide, oh, I'm going to risk 0.25%. which is less than the normal trade, or if it's a high probability trade, I'm going to risk 1%. And there you go. Of course, boss, but if I'm risking 0.25, I'm not going to make any money. That's why, because you don't understand this profession. You don't understand this business. You believe it's about the chart that you are looking at. And you are chasing the money. See everybody how the institutional trader had things quite differently compared to the retail trader had. The retail trader is, I'm not judging anybody, you know, it's educational, right? You don't know, right? Nobody told you before. As a retail trader, you are chasing the money and you live and die by the trade that you're making it. Institutional traders, we were groomed differently. We understand that money, number one, it's a consequence of a well-executed strategy with an edge, and money, it's percentage based after hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades. Make sense, everybody? I know you are hearing me talking, but you don't understand this yet. It's too soon. So Olga and Alex, prepare yourself next year to learn. We are finishing Forex course 101, which is the analyst part, on Thursday. And then we go to the money phase. Olga says I want to risk 0.25. Exactly. See everybody, not that difficult, right? You're going to enter 0.25, so if the market goes down and down and down and stops you out, you're going to lose breadcrumbs, right? But if the market goes up and up and up, you might, step by step, Forex course 202 conversation, build what it's called a position, right? You would eliminate the risk of the first trade and you would enter again and enter again and enter again. Okay, everybody? Homework until tomorrow. Find a currency pair and analyze the currency, not AOD-CAT. Analyze the currency pair with those questions and send me the matrix to my email or on Teams, alright everybody? Fine, you can do in doubles, yes, you can partner up. Olga and Alex, you might do this, the two of you together. Find the currency pair, analyze the currency pair with this matrix and send me your decision, or everybody, or here on Teams, you know, or here on Teams everybody, or send me to the email mikefxboss@gmail.com, alright? That being said, see you tomorrow. Remember everybody, this is our last week. We are finishing this year Forex course 101 on Thursday, and we are going to be back January the 12th, Monday. Okay? Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade the Fibonacci as a boss. Never forget you're the boss of your own account. Now the things are going to get serious in 2026. This is the boss, signing off.